Good afternoon. Still gray out there, but you can see, not necessarily looking at where the sun is, but you can tell that the sun is shining through a break in the clouds right now with the ground, that sound wall there along the interstate brightening up in our view just a little bit. So it's nice to see that here in Fargo. Other places we have seen some breaks in the clouds too, but overall it's been a mostly cloudy day. So it's been a little gray, which hasn't been the ideal situation, but it's been very mild. Our temperatures started mildly and they're warming up here, and some of us are into the 40s this afternoon. So that's the good thing. Here's a look at the latest loop of our radar and satellite map. You can see where that cloud line ends just east of Bismarck, and maybe some of that will work its way into the James River Valley and you'll get more sunshine today. If you're more to Minnesota, you can just expect to have mostly cloudy skies. But you can see here as we zoom in a little bit more that there are some pockets where we've got some breaks, and that does include the FM area right now. What we also see is some green showing up on the map here, little flecks of it, indicating that we might have some sprinkles, a little drizzle out there in spots. And north of the border, there's a little blue. So maybe right along the Canadian border, if you're seeing any precipitation, perhaps it's falling in the form of a flurry or two. There's still a little fog and mist off to the east as well, but visibility is getting better in that area. So a look at our temperatures. The warm spot is Fargo. Right now we're at 43 degrees. In Grand Forks, we're at 40, and other places into those upper 30s to near 40. Jamestown's at 40 degrees too. We're looking at, again, improved visibility. Detroit Lake's down a bit at 5 miles, and wind speeds that are out of the west or northwest, they're ranging anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour. So let's take a look at our hour-by-hour planner. We've got that chance for a few sprinkles or flurries again underneath these clouds. Notice how they spread a little farther east through the rest of the afternoon. So we're looking at some places where we get some sunshine this afternoon, and that will be more likely out west as we just saw. And into tonight, we'll see the wind stay on the light side with those clouds hanging around and more replacing it as that next system moves in for tomorrow. So this is 6 a.m. tomorrow. You could see that snow spreading into the western and northern part of our viewing area. And as we move through time, you could see the focus is going to be more into the northern valley for this one. Doesn't mean we're not going to see the precipitation in the southern valley, but the snow will last longer up north. That's where we'll see the heavier accumulations. This is this time tomorrow at noon, and then continuing on into the afternoon. Notice also our temperatures closer to freezing in that area. Ahead of this, down to the south, we're still above the freezing mark, so still pretty mild in the south. Gradually this moves eastward, and we see some of those snow showers move through the southern end of the valley. Won't last nearly as long, but we'll see that chance for some flakes and perhaps a little mixed bag of precip too. Into the 10 o'clock hour, expect some of this to get blown around. That wind's going to pick up, so some issues with visibility where that snow is falling. So again, a look at that snowfall potential map. We're looking at conditions that are going to be more snowy up north, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches in a lot of spots, but there will be some places that we get that 4 to 5 inch range potentially in the northern valley. And this is shifting with each model run, so something to keep in mind. But the overall thing to take away is that we'll see several inches of snow up north and lesser amounts to the south. We might not get much at all in places in the southern valley unless this shifts. Your 7-day planner. Once the system moves out, we cool down for Thursday, but we return to milder temperatures for the weekend, and we stay dry through the rest of the week and into the weekend too.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.